4 humanistic theories. Some psychologists at the time dislike psychodynamic and behaviorist explanations of personality. They felt that these theories ignored the qualities that make human unique among animals, such as striving for self-determination and self-realization. In 1950, some of these psychologists began a school of psychology called humanism. Humanistic psychologists tried to see people's lives as those people would see them. They tend to have an optimistic perspective on human nature. They focus on the ability of human being to think consciously and rationally, to control their biological urges and to achieve their full potential. In the humanistic view, people are responsible for their lives and actions and have the freedom and will to change their attitudes and behavior. Two psychologists, A. Abraham Maslow, B. Carl Rogers, became well known for their humanistic theories. A. Abraham Maslow's theory of hierarchical need, B. Carl Rogers' person-centered theory. First, we are going to detail about A. Abraham Maslow's theory. The highest rank of Abraham Maslow's ladder of human motives and the need for self-actualization. Maslow said that human beings strive for self-actualization or realization of their full potential once they have satisfied their more basic needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. Look at this picture. Abraham Maslow hierarchy need theory. A person fulfills their needs hierarchically. First basic needs, next psychological needs, then self-fulfillment needs. Look at this Abraham Maslow. If you only have a humor, you tend to see every problem as a nail. Maslow also provided his own account of the healthy human personality. Psychodynamic theories tend to be based on clinical case studies and therefore lack account of healthy personalities. To come up with this account, Maslow studied exceptional historical figures such as Abraham Lincoln, Eleanor Roosevelt, as well as some of his own counterparties, whom he thought had exceptionally good mental health. Maslow described several characteristics that self-actualized people share: awareness and acceptance of themselves, openness and spontaneity, the ability to enjoy work and seek work as a mission to fulfill, the ability to develop close friendships without being overly dependent on other people, a good sense of humor, the tendency to have peak experiences. They are spiritually or emotionally satisfying. B. Carl Rogers' person-centered theory. Carl Rogers, another humanistic psychologist, purposed a theory called the person-centered theory. Like Fred, Rogers drew on clinical case studies to come up with his theory. He also drew from the ideas of Maslow and others. In Rogers' view, the self-concept is the most important feature of personality, and it includes all the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs people have about themselves. Rogers believed that people are aware of their self-concepts. Congruence and incongruence. Rogers said that people's self-concepts often do not exactly match reality. For example, a person may consider himself to be very honest but often lies to his boss about why he is late to work. Rogers used the term incongruence to refer to the discrepancy between the self-concept and reality. Congruence, on the other hand, is a fairly accurate match between the self-concept and reality. According to Rogers, parents promote incongruence if they give their children conditional love. If a parent accepts a child only when the child behaves a particular way, the child is likely to block out experiences that are considered unacceptable. On the other hand, if the parent shows unconditional love, the child can develop congruence. Adults whose parents provided conditional love would continue in adulthood to distort their experiences in order to feel accepted. Result of incongruence. Rogers thought that people experience anxiety when their self-concepts are threatened. To protect themselves from anxiety, people distort their experiences so that they can hold on to their self-concept. People who have high degree of incongruence are likely to feel very anxious because reality continuously threatens their self-concepts. Criticism of humanistic theories. Humanistic theories have had a significant influence on psychology as well as popular culture. Many psychologists now accept the idea that when it comes to personality, people's subjective experiences have more weight than objective reality. Humanistic psychologists focus on healthy people rather than troubled people. Has also been a particularly useful contribution. Thank you. Have a good day.